One strike now to Hunter. And it's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Pitch on the way. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, Guy Ramirez.
Guy Ramirez will dig in with one in and one away. Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And he'll have himself a base hit.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Josh Hamilton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. Now a 9-6 ball game. Monty Blanks will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Right fielder Monty Blanks.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, it's becoming pretty clear that that's how they want to attack him. Run that cutter in on his hands, hopefully get him to hit something down on the label.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Well, it's really of his caliber can get knocked around the yard the way he's been so far. I mean, there's the evidence right there in black and white. And you might want to take a picture of that, everybody, because that's not a pitching line you're going to see from him very often.
Johnny Nunez will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And that's in there for strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
He's ready now. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Doug Blanton will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Good time to add a little insurance here as he's able to make it all the way around to third on the triple. More importantly, though, that makes this a 4-run lead.
Andrew Susac will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. First pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
1 out and a runner on third. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 2-2 offering, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Stepping in now, Stephen Bai, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken, now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Oh, now a ground ball here to the right side, and that's going to find its way into right field. A base hit.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Ryan Howard will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. From the stretch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the level.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Johnson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 11-6. David Buchanan is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
David Buchanan.
Ben Zobrist will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And that's something that you won't see him doing a ton of. And that's go chasing after a first pitch that's not a strike. He usually has much better plate discipline.
Now here it comes. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a bit unlucky here as Howard's able to spear this thing for the first out.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits already, and this probably should have been his 3rd. But he hits it right to his man, and that's going to keep him off base.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he 2 away now.
How about this out of the bullpen? For 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Jose Lobaton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch on the way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left as they cut this deficit down to 4.
This is going to be a fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep them fair right down the foul lines, you don't have to hit them 400 feet.
Albert Pujols will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And the Mets win 4-2. Looking on their first strike.
Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1 strike to Pujols. Ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that'll be a base hit for Pujols.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Standing in now, Reed Johnson, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Jason Nix come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
And here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. Phillies lead this one 11-7.
Would this is a 2-1 homer to make it
Ricky St. John will get us started as they
86.
look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Ricky St. John.
in the
Jason
8th.
Frazier
Yes, sir.
will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Jason Frazier.
Ricky St. John will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
St. John.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here it comes. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Into the box, Jared Joyce, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you warned him just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
He's set, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Here comes the 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. He's ready, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Full count offering on its way. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Monty Blanks, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1-0 on the way.
That's a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the 1-1. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner will score from second.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out, couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Johnny Nunez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
1-0 pitch now. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nix is there, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Blue Jays 7. Peter Pulse is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 11, Peter Pulse.
Corey Hunter will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Designated hitter, Corey Hunter.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Joyce is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Standing in now, Guy Ramirez, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. Base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Josh Hamilton will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and Hamilton's aboard, hits a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and the runner will score from second. Miguel Cabrera will try again, 2 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on the way. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. And he will score as well, and that lead is halved down from 4 to 2. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Justin DeFreitas will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save.
And it's like Swart doubles to make it
Jose Lobaton will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Wheel bounce in a double play to cut into the roll so you can make it 11-1 in the 6th.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one way.
Doubles to try getting 1 in the 5th.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
The 2-0 home now to Albert. Now short. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it. Reed Johnson will stand in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he might even be able to give his team the lead. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Blanks is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly, as this is now just a one-run deficit.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take it out.
Jason Nix will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ballgame, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
And the Padres win 4-3.
Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
He's off one. Padres gonna have to move that.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first is going to get him for the final out, as they wind up stranding the possible tying and winning runs in scoring position, and this ball game is over.
And I, for one, thought this game would
So,
never end.
Cardinal
We're going
1-4
to see
on the
basketball
swing
games
against
that were
the
lower
National
scoring
League
than this. But you know what? Give these guys credit. They were able to finally get the job done.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
And Andre makes it 3-2-1 Washington. Well,
so that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 12-11. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes.
to the end almost 1-2. Straight and you do 1-2 straight. Gotta be things on 4s, 4s, 1-2, 1s on 5s, and that's 1-2. So Yankees, Phillies, and Braves are all 2.5 degrees. 1 to 3.5. The Royals and Rangers, 2 weeks back, Indians, started 2.5. 2 weeks back.